2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Ace Championship continues as we get into our third round of action. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. As we get things underway, our leader is sitting at 10 under. Let's get down to the first hole. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Second shot here at 1. All right, the putter can come out now. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
A huge right to left swinger.
Oh, here's the par putt. That one drops.
That's a rock solid par right there.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
Wow, he's going to like that one. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. All right, a 20-footer.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
Currently 8 under overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. This is a putt for a share of third. Oh, so close to a birdie. That's a tap-in par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Well, sometimes you don't have your best stuff, and that appeared to be the case today.
It was an average day at best out there. Certainly work improvement can be done before the next round.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will win the ACE Championship. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. We'll be following our featured player who currently sits inside the top 30, looking to make some birdies and go low on this round. Let's get you caught up on the action on number 15. That's going to work nicely for him. Right now, it's 7 under par. This one is absolutely hunting. What a shot right there. The putt drops, and our featured player at 8 under par as we hit the home stretch.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
The 16th is a par 3.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament.
Ooh.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at -8 for the tournament.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
That's a pretty good shot right there. This is about a 120-yard shot. Okay, that's going to play. Trying to get to 9 under par. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Now to 18, a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily, 6s as well.
Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. This is a 5-iron at 8 under par. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Okay, now looking at this putt to save par. And as the putt drops, he ends the event at 8 under par. A solid yet unspectacular week for our featured player.
Yeah, it was a good week all around. Some bright moments in this player's game, but overall it lacked a little bit. Work needs to be done.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the opening round action of the Bluff Championship right now. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out of the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. And as we take a closer look at our featured player, the word is that this rookie has been able to develop a rivalry with someone on tour. Henny Koyak is our person on the ground and has more intel. What can you tell us, Henny?
That's right. Our featured player has been saying, even though it's their first year on tour, they want to set their sights on beating some of the more established players, starting with their playing partner, Rose Zhang. Which is an interesting way to set career goals, especially because Rose Zhang is a young superstar who loves to win, and she will take you down with a calm, sweet smile on her face. It's a good way to set career goals and points to the confidence this young player has in their game.
It's always fascinating to see what motivates these players. Henny, thanks for that info. We'll be watching this rivalry closely. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Straight out of the top draw.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. The second at Central Otago Ridge is a par 5, which players feel like they'll be able to get there in 2, but they've still got to be very accurate.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right sides of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot, though, back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
This is her 5th shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Well, I don't mind this par putt. Rich, the third's a great little short four where the premium is on accuracy.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. The full hole is the first, the par threes at Central Otago.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. That's disappointing to have to settle for the bogey there. And that's all she wrote. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 5th hole is a strong par 4 at Central Otago, Rich.
It's a long par 4 at that. You got rock outcroppings both left and right of the fairway. Try and avoid those at best. And the second shot goes back up the hill to a green. Once again, raised up a little bit. Long from back to front with danger well out to the right-hand side. A par here is a great score.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This shot from about 190 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. This one looks to be a big bender. A par putt awaits. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
This shot from 120 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This to move into a tie with Rose Zhang.
Oh, looking for a big bending putt from the right. Putting for a par here. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Now 5 strokes behind. As we get to the 7th tee at Central Otago, Rich, there's a bit of a decision to be made off the tee shot.
Not for me. I'm taking driver out every day. Downwind, I can fly that rock outcropping. Into the wind, I need driver just to get to it. Second shot again to a green that's long and surrounded by humps and hollows everywhere. This is a beauty.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang. 4 shots behind our leader. Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. He's aiming for his first birdie of the day. And that will take him now to even par. The 8th hole is a strong par 3 here at Central Otago.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And he's safely on the green with that shot. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. That's disappointing. And that should secure the par on this one. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. This 9th hole at Central Otago, Rich, is a strong way to finish the outward 9.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there, it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
From about 200 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Opting for the 5-iron. Here's Rose Zhang. 4 strokes off the lead. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Not a bad line, this one. Well, she was a popular star in the amateur ranks, a college star as well, but she's quickly become a star in the women's game, hasn't she? Rose Zhang continues to shine out here on tour.
Making the transition from great amateur player to winning on the LPGA Tour, it's not, she makes it look seamless, which is absolutely not the case. And very few in the game are actually able to do that. And I think if you look in the history of it, only the greats are able to make that transition from amateur game to professional game and not be bothered by it at all. And she looks to be one of those players. I'm looking forward to seeing how her career progresses. She's going to be one of the greats.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Good shot there, Beamer. He's standing over his 3rd shot. 1 stroke off the lead. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This one is a fair distance here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, never mind. Go and make a par on the next. Okay, so that finishes that hole. He finds himself with a share of 2nd place. Well, the 12th hole at Central Otago is a short par 4. Is it gettable?
It most definitely is. This is a tasty morsel of a little hole right here. If you can't reach it on your tee shot, anything out to the right-hand side is going to set up a very basic wedge shot. The green runs from left to right, right into the heart of it. This is a definite birdie opportunity.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that's a good line. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. And tapping in for par on this one. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 13th at Central Otago is a par 4 and another quality two-shotter.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Starts off looking good.
How's the line?
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Par putt coming up here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 14th hole is a par 3, Rich, but the tee shot really requires some sense and sensibility.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Going with the 7. Let's return to live play now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
He finds himself in a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, the 15th hole, Rich, at Central Otago. I'm just drooling. This par 5 is another stunner.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got to read.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. 16 at Central Otago is the final par 3 on the course, Rich.
Yes, again, we have the rock outcroppings on the left-hand side, the bunker on the right. But as you can see, there's a massive false front, short and right, you want no part of. You're going to have to favor the left side, but don't catch the rocks.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's watch it break.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Still in the lead now after that hole. As we near the conclusion of our round, Rich, 17, a good par 4 here.
Yeah, kind of a bowl-like effect off the tee. Fairway cameras in both right and left. Second shot to a minuscule green, it must be said, surrounded by rock cropping short of it and to the left of it. This is a designer's delight right here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now leading by 1 shot. And Rich, as we arrive at the final hole here at Central Otago, I'm a little upset because it's been just a stunning days out.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
Yeah, that one will play. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with the birdie. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Slim lead at that, Luke, but listen, any kind of lead is a good thing. Always nice to see your name on top of that leaderboard.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time now for the second round of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, he's played really nicely to build a lead over the field. You've got to be pleased with your work, but there's a bit more to come.
It's definitely a precarious spot that he is in at the moment. With such a small lead, any small bumps in the road, hiccups, and any small mistake out there, Luke, could lead to disastrous consequences.
Second shot here on the first.
Don't stop now. Keep on.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Currently in first position. The second is a par 5. Can this stay on the cut stuff?
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
This is his second shot.
Oh, looks like it's heading to the first cut, maybe? Hang on.
Let's take a look at Rozang, shall we? It's on a good line. And back to the play, shall we? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Currently 8 under for the tournament. Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Rose Zhang's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour. And that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that. And to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Well, she started this out on a promising line. Good speed about it. Look at this. Take it. Take it.
No, cannot.
An opportunity for a birdie here. That's making a big statement here today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4. That's nicely done. From around 140 yards here. That one should find the surface. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This looks very handy. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th. That's heading for the fairway. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That should set up another chance.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
7 feet to the cup. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Currently 12 under for the event. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one, it's a 42-footer.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
3 feet to go here to the hole. That's frustrating. Should have made that. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. on the tee of the par 5 9th.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
His second shot here. Opting for the 5-wood. An eagle putt awaits. That's a lovely looking stroke.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. There's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole.
Wide open right here. Couple of cool trees there on the right-hand side for aesthetics only. They do not come into play. And the second shot here to one of the really interesting and neat greens surrounded by some rock outcroppings short of it and long and right as well. This is a gorgeous hole. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
An all-important putt for par.
So close. And this one will be for bogey. He's currently sitting in first place. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Handy effort, that one.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Lovely effort, that. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Now 8 shots in front. Well, I love these holes. The short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Second shot here on the 12th. This would be a great up and down. He has this putt to save his par. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
This is a cool feature because a green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Started that way outside the line.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
A great birdie chance here.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
From the sand, looking to get up and down.
Getting better, getting better.
Putting for birdie here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's so subtle, but it is going to go right.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4. Tee shot is looking good here.
Straight at it.
Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. And he holds another one, and he's building quite a sizable lead here. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
Setting up for his third shot. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to kick off the finale of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Rich, we're into Championship Sunday. This is when they hand out the big bucks, and our featured player is in a lovely position to collect.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. He's been playing beautifully all tournament, got quite a healthy advantage. Let's see if he gets the job done. And let's see what he can do here today. Quality shot, that one. Time for the second shot into the first. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. John, have you got a read on this one?
This putt's going to go up the hill, move to the right.
Was that a bit of a miss strike? Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of times to make up for that mistake.
He's currently in first place. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
That's one of those fortunate breaks. You'll take that. That stayed on the fairway, but it looked like it was going to the deep stuff. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Great shot. How close was that to going down? Oh, he's on fire today. Building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So lay up short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the third. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
After that, now 17 under for the tournament. And now onto the par 3 fourth hole.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Well, this is what you call an underdog. But the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Well, our leader is playing some outstanding golf here, now 8 ahead of the rest of the field. Time to tee off at the 6th.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. We've arrived now at the 7th on the par 4. From around 120 yards here. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Back-to-back birdies never hurt Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right. No harm done. Nestled it up close.
A 7-footer right here. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. This hole is a par 5.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
That is absolutely spot on.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. That one's just going to catch the light rough. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one should go up the hill and to the right.
This putt is about 17 feet long.
This for par.
This one has eyes for the hole. That one's come up short. Just tapped in for a bogey. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, that is crushed. Oh my God, Rich. I don't even know who this player is. Look at this performance.
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Just a short putt remaining here. And now that finds him in first place. This hole is a par 5. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Standing over his second shot.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
"13 feet to the hole."
Little birdie look in here.
Remember the old adage, never up, never in. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. Going and going and going.
That caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lie okay?
Standing over it, and I don't even know how I would play this. This is such a tough lie.
Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
This next putt is for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks, is anything missing down to the left-hand side? Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Yeah, well played. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. Ooh. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This putt coming up is for birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Appears to have overcooked this one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Maybe going for the green, are we? This now, his third shot. Nice recovery effort there. That should help save his par. Just a 4-footer remaining. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Currently at -18 for the tournament. The 16th is a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Oh, what a putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
You'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. This hole is a par 4. Attaboy, good shot. Second shot here on the 17th. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
Oh, that was pure. He's got this left to win the Bluff Championship. And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt is breaking right to left.
Not the end of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just witnessed history. Their first ever PGA Tour victory. Rich, they must be going berserk in their mind.
They're delirious. There's no doubt about it. I mean, so many emotions are racing through them right now. They can't even stop and think about anything for more than a few seconds. It's an amazing feeling.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
An exciting tournament, an exciting finish. Love it. First victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's find out who will win the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quirk and John McCarthy. Oh, this is a super week on the calendar. Always circle this one in my diary. I'm thrilled you could be with us as well. We head down to the first hole. They're off and running. Let's see what today's round produces. This player won their last event, looking to use that momentum here today.
Has all the momentum in the world going their way. Let's see what they've got.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Ooh, that almost went down. A double bogey putt in front of them. Sitting at a couple over for the event. The second hole at Pinehurst, number 2, is a par 4 where you can send it, Rich.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway and plenty of runoff areas all around.
Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here. Currently a shot off the lead. This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, that was a safe play. Steps up to a punt of about 15 feet in distance. It's on a good line. Not sure if they read that the way they were expecting. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The third, Rich, is a par 4, but it's a short one.
It is. Driver not always required by the players here. So anything finding the fairway, we'll leave a second shot of, shortish length to a green that tilts from back to front and again has slopes that run in all different directions away from this green.
This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now.
Coming out of the sand, and this is looking promising.
This looks pretty handy. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot into the third. Playing within their comfort zone there. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Look how far they're looking to the left. This is a big break.
4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Sitting at 2 over for the event. The fourth hole is a par 4 with an elevated tee shot.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot, straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
And they might not have enough out of the sand here.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Oh, this looks brilliant. This putt for par here. Okay, let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The par 5 fifth at Pinehurst number 2, one of the signature holes on the course and a real indication of the quality of the architecture.
Yeah, Corin Crenshaw did a fantastic job here. Fairway does camber from right to left. And from there, second shot back up to the hill to a green that tilts from right to left. And oh, do not miss your next shot to the left. Don't do it, because it's just going to keep going and going until it's gone.
John, you've got a pretty good read on this by the looks of it. What are they facing with this putt?
Not a lot of movement here. A little bit to the left, if any.
It's tracking. Well, how good's that for the eagle? And after that, they'll move to even par for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 6th at Pinehurst number 2 is the first par 3 on the property.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances. Looking good.
You've got to like the look of this. Now this one could make it all the way to the hole. That was a nice putt. Had a good looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. Okay, time to return to the action. This putt to move into a tie for first. And that will take them to 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
As you begin the 7th hole, a par 4, angles are of the premium.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron. Ooh, almost.
From about 130 yards here. Currently tied for the lead.
They have flushed it. Some nice calculations there with this wind.
This one's for birdie. That's disappointing. 6 feet remaining to the cup. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. They're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard. The 8th hole is a par 5, the second on the outward half, and one the players are going to want to try and take advantage of.
They certainly do. Most players should be able to reach into. However, finding this green and keeping it there is another thing. There are 0 flat spots on this green. To make birdie, you're going to have a really sharp short game.
Sitting at 1 under the card. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And the 9th at Pinehurst, number 2, is quite a unique par 3 to finish the outward half.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
They've found the surface with that one, so it's time to grab the putter. A par putt on the table. They've holed it. That's very gutsy.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Well, grabbed a share of the lead going into the final 9. Anything is possible, but I like their chances. They're in a great position.
That's tidy. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
Well, they've got the momentum on their side coming off that win last week.
Sitting at 2 under. And from the bunker here. That one almost went in the hole. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for a bogey.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings. That's for sure. On the 12th tee, the par 4. Again, it's not length, it's accuracy.
Most definitely. Fairway does pinch in there just a little bit, so players are going to have to decide whether to take driver or just a fairway metal. Second shot, again, to a green that is raised up above you, floats away on all sides of it, but this is a more realistic birdie opportunity. That dog will hunt.
Sitting at -1. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
They're currently in a tie for 3rd.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The 12th hole, Rich, stop me if you heard this, the par 4 that ends up with a crowned or domed green.
That's exactly what Pinehurst gives you every single hole, it seems like. A decision must be made off the tee. However, take the driver and hit it past an area or lay it back. However, the second shot is a little bit kinder green, it must be said. Birdie is actually an opportunity.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Big putt for par coming up. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 13th hole here at Pinehurst, number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
So close. This putt is for a share of 2nd. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
On the 14th, another par 4, Rich, where, again, premium is on accuracy.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here? 3 shots off the lead. This one's looking pretty good from the bunker.
This is looking good. Are we going to see it drop?
And back to the course with the live action. It's just about 3 feet away.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that performance will take them to 3 under.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, this wonderful finish to Pinehurst number 2 truly starts at 15, the par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
And they continue to lead this championship after that. You've arrived at the 16th, a par 4. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tony Finau as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Let's get back to it, shall we? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
That was a beauty, right against the hole. Putting for birdie. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Now 2 shots up after that one. The penultimate hole at Pinehurst number 2 is an absolutely delightful par 3 with some wonderful history, Rich.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. And this wonderful championship test ends at Pinehurst number 2 with an uphill par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. Finish in style with the birdie, why not?
They've been able to hold the putt and get the clubhouse lead. That's good golf. Well played. But now here's the nervous wait for the rest of the field as they look to finish up their rounds. And Rich, what a performance. They've gone back to back, and they're really turning into a force out there.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
A thing of beauty. Second shot here on the first. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Pretty good shot there.
A birdie putt awaits. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Russell Henley leads the way as we move on to the next. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Well, I think they're going to like that outcome. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. That's brilliant out of the sand. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
9 feet to the cup. Just taking a quick look at the standings, and Russell Henley currently occupies top spot. One of the most photographed holes in all of the PGA Tour is this downhill par 3 third at Torrey Pines South.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And after that, they'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Yeah, nicely played. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Putt is underway.
Great birdie putt. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. And from there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
That's a nice looking shot, that one. Just fading back into play. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Outstanding shot. High quality. And this putt to move into a share of first. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Currently at -4 overall.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Now 4 under par.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
A 9-foot chance here. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
An opportunity to make their par. Job done. Let's head to the next. They find themselves with a share of the lead. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And they stay in top spot after that effort. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Going with the 7.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holes it from the sand. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A good chance to move to 6 under par here. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And they now have a 1-shot advantage. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Bit disappointing, that one. Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head-to-head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
This is his 2nd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Caught that one pretty nicely. How about this shot? Magical shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Let's return to live play now. That makes its way to the first cut. As Tiger would say, wait. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
This one's going pretty hard to the right.
Yeah, that was slightly misjudged. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And that putt will drop. Well done. And they'll drop to 5 under after that hole. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, in your opinion, is this the hardest par 4 on the entire West Coast?
If it's not, it's certainly top 2. The only other one that I could think that it would come close to is probably the 10th at Pebble, especially with the tee box all the way back there. You know, it's just, it doesn't have the scenery, but it has the demand that you can't geek a drive out there and expect anything good to happen, and you certainly can't afford really to have a bad iron shot either. It's just a strong par 4. Again, different look than what you have at 10 at Pebble, but it's the difficulty is just the same.
Oh, right by the hole. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Is it going to go down? Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
They're currently in first place on the leaderboard. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Currently -5. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Well, this should find the short grass. Oh, what a shot by our leader. They say drive for show, putt for dough, but that was plenty of show there. This shot from 120 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Nicely done. This putt is about 8 feet.
They've got a great look for birdie.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Leading by a shot after that hole. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Currently 6 under for the event. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. And that is another putt hold, and their lead continues to grow. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Here we are at the final hole of Torrey Pines South. So historic. There's been some very cool moments over the years. One of the more famous holes on the PGA Tour.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
This putt to finish the round with the clubhouse lead. And they're eyeing this one off here to finish off the round with a birdie. Thank you, everyone. Good game. And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back 9, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
This player stepped up when they needed it the most. That part of it is probably the most impressive thing to me, how they kept everybody else at bay.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.